found that it could burn through. Oh, last stand, I do believe. Durability test on the Spagan and found that it could burn through over 1,000 rounds without a jam. Same for the Pt.4, the S.T.A.L.K.E.R predecessor. Speaking of which, a Pt.4. I bought this from Barkeep. In gameplay terms, it seems to function identically to the PPSH-41. The Suomi influence of its design is probably obvious in its profile. Both the PPD-40 and the PPSH-41 in this mod, except the sound suppressor for 762 Pt.4, which is this. You can die real fast in this mod. Oh, here I have a S.T.A.L.K.E.R with a sound suppressor. AK-105 with a GP-25 on it. This is the footlocker I usually use to stash all my stuff, thereby establishing this as a base camp after I've rid the place of bandits. Or rather, I should say, after I've ridden the place of bandits. Guess I was sort of using a vernacular colloquialism there. You can't tell me that doesn't look like FPS Russia. In Ukraine, looks like some sort of sobriety propaganda. Once again, normally I'd be scrounging everything, but that's not the purpose of this excursion. Physics-defying flesh pig. Physics-defying bandit. Well, bandits break all the other laws. Why not break the laws of physics, right? I know spamming medkits doesn't do as much good in Oblivion Lost version 3.1 because it actually takes time for it to heal you, which forces you to change up your tactics. Just like if I didn't already mention it, I think I did. The Pt.4 and the PPSH-41 can both burn through 1,000 rounds without a jam. What direction was that? West? Monolith jihadists. Physics-defying jihadists. heard reports of what might have been an SVD. Which Lithians use. Face plant. That was perfectly timed too, because I only had 2 rounds left. Now I will do some more of this. Oh, did you see that? Accidental dodge. No fancy shoot 'em out of the air stuff this time. That doggone side dog. Never mind the side dog.
Ты подходишь к барьеру. Я с тобой головой. Но мы рады принять любой помощь.
Way to go, Slick. Thought you were helping me out. Well, I guess it was. Sort of. Check your fire. Check your fire is what I would have said to him had he been using a VZ-58. Get it? Czech. Technically Czechoslovakian. You know, because 1958. But the thing is, in today's parlance, at least for us Americans, we tend to think of the VZ-58 in terms of the newer ones, especially the ones made by Checkpoint. Sure, I'll help. Like Eek the Cat says, it never hurts to help. $47.6. See that shrapnel? Yeah, you go ahead and get your head shot off right through that helmet. Rifle caliber AP rounds will cut right through even an exoskeleton. Slow fire rate makes it easy to control fire. Most efficient thing to do is to fire 2 to 4 round bursts. STG-74 accepts no accessories, but doesn't really need anything. Still, I think it'd be kind of cool to put a Gaverov SOTS 97 Swiss grenade launcher on it. Or maybe an underslung shotgun. Probably the simplest way to do an underslung shotgun in a S.T.A.L.K.E.R mod would be to base it on the Gaverov SOTS 97 and simply scale it down from 40mm to 12 gauge. 12 gauge in metric is
Отстань со своими разговорами! Эй, ты чё, тупой?
18.5mm.
Ну ты время нашел! Тут типа немного стреляют, понял?
S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Figures there'd be more. So basically, shrink the 40mm barrel's diameter down to about half, but keep the same barrel length. To make it more interesting, you could make it double barrel, maybe, side by side. I'm not going to bother scrounging since, like I said before, that's not the purpose of this video. Normally I would scrounge absolutely everything. In this version of this mod, the best way to earn lots of money is as, I guess you could say, an arms dealer. Well, not specifically arms, just equipment in general. The trick is to know who to sell what sort of gear to. Those were some tough boys. In some cases, it's easy to figure out. Sell Western-style weapons, mostly NATO, except for if they're made in Switzerland, because Switzerland isn't technically NATO. Sell all that stuff to Skinflint, whose name means miser, by the way. I always got the impression that it was intended to be ironic. Sell all Eastern-style weapons to Pt.4. Sell stalker suits to Barkeep. Sell egghead suits to Professor Sakharov. Information received. Oh, this, the people, GSH-18. A modern Russian Wonder 9. That's an American nickname for a high-capacity 9mm pistol. I could have just shut all of that off. GSH-18 is probably the most well-rounded of all the semi-auto pistols in this version of this mod. Can I get a flesh piggy pig eye? I want your eyes, pig. I want them. Now that's accurate. You know where the word snipe comes from? A European bird, literally called a snipe. Figures I wouldn't be able to do it twice. Snipes were traditionally hunted with a rifle. Hunting a bird with a rifle. I guess that'll do. Speaking of that'll do, I think that'll do for this video. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Catch you on the flip side and see you next mission.